This is a fast car. This is an Audi e-tron GT. This is not a fast car. This is an Abarth 124 Spider. Today I want to answer the question that fast is not necessarily fun. Prior to the e-tron, or alongside the e-tron, I had a Alfa Giulia Quadrifoglio. Prior to that I had another Alfa Giulia Quadrifoglio. And prior to that I had a couple of 911s. So I'm no stranger to fast cars. But fast does not necessarily equate to fun. Today's backroad hero is the Abarth 124 Spider. Let's get in, take it for a drive. Sport mode, traction off. You see, if you could distill the fun of motoring, the sheer essence of what pleasure it brings to me, you'd have to say it's connection between you, a piece of machinery, the road, going somewhere, and enjoying the journey. For so many people that I know, the sheer act of owning a car is to go from A to B. It's to pick up the kids from school. It's to go and see grandma at the weekends. For me, the car is just so much more than that. It's about touching the steering wheel, feeling the gearbox wobble underneath here, since this gear stick is plugged directly into it. See, you take the roof off and the fun factor just goes up through the roof. The biggest problem I have with fast cars is it's the simple fact that they feel slow at legal speeds. In order to feel the chassis move underneath you, in order to feel the back end squiggle around, you've got to be doing silly speeds in most well-capable cars. That's not to say that this car is not capable. It's just capable in a slightly different way. It's got 205 section tires. It doesn't have 255 section tires. Or 295s as a standard quadrifoglio is. I had 305s on the back end of my 600 horsepower. A blue car for those familiar with the channel. Stunningly capable cars. The front end, the double wishbone suspension of those Alfa QVs is just a fantastic thing. Nothing so fancy on this car, but I dare say it's just as much fun, if not more. The connection I feel with this little car at legal speeds, the fun that you can have, especially in the wet. It's got a limited slip diff. This particular car is 25% more powerful than a standard, so it's 208 as opposed to 168. Now that really does bring the chassis alive in this car. The Alfa had a trick 8-speed flappy paddle gearbox. This has got 6 speeds, but it's manual. That interaction, that little one stick, makes so much difference to your driving involvement. Rowing your own boat, as I would call it, and being able to blip the throttle on the downshift. This pedal box is spectacular for heel and toe shifting. Have you heard that exhaust? That's a thing called a Record Monza. It's standard on this car. On a twisty back road, I can grab this car by the scruff of the neck and wring every last little horsepower out of it. All done at pretty much legal speeds. And that in itself is the essence of motoring. More than that, it's not the touch points, it's not the roof, it's not the looks, it's not the exclusivity. There are fewer than 1,000 manuals on UK roads. I bought it because it's different. I bought it because it's fun. Fast cars are fast for that fleeting moment off the lights. It's for that satisfaction, I suppose, knowing that nobody else is going to come close to you. Life is not a sprint. Life is a marathon. The whole point is get to the end of it, having enjoyed the whole pathway through, to make that journey as long and as interesting and as enjoyable as possible. Like I said, I've had fast cars, but nothing quite has made me feel like an open-top sports car. You can see why they were so popular in the 60s. My first introduction to, I suppose, open-top motoring was a Mazda MX-5. The NA, 1995, they went from 1.6 to 1.8. It was a 1.8 IS in Laguna Blue with a hardtop and grey leather, and I loved that car. And I think ever since that experience and that love of driving, and in fact that car taught me how to drive, heel and toe, taught me about balance, taught me about change in balance as you tip into corners, it taught me about oversteer, it taught me about understeer, it taught me everything virtually that I know about driving a car fast on track. But it's not about how a car drives, it's not about merely getting the roof off, it's about how it makes you feel inside. For all of those of you who are saving up your pennies to buy that next fast super saloon or supercar, I can guarantee you that that car is going to be more hassle than enough, it's going to be expensive to run. Not that that's the problem. If you've got the money, by all means spend it. It's not about making other people jealous. It's about how it makes you feel. And I have to say, a little car like this makes me feel more alive inside and happier and more stress-free than probably almost anything else that I've ever owned. It's all about putting a smile on your face. This is therapy for me and many others. If you find a brisk drive in the countryside of an evening as the sun sets, enjoying the scenery, smelling the cow shit in the air, it all adds to that big smile on your face. The simple fact is that I'm buzzing after driving this car. It has potential to just take all of those troubles of the day and anxieties and everything else. We all have those. We all carry baggage. We all worry. I've just had my annual medical today to renew my pilot's license. And that's a big anxious thing. This is not a build-up to a sponsored content. I'm just telling you how this car makes me feel. Last night, I took it out for a blast. I thoroughly enjoyed the back roads around my house, and I slept like a baby. All those tensions, all those anxieties just disappeared. And I woke up this morning, my blood pressure was under control. I drove down and I passed my medical. So I worry terribly about things like that. I really do. It's a ticket to go and earn money for another year. There aren't too many jobs like that where you need the annual MOT, as it were, to go and actually earn a crust. But that's aside. I love this little car because of the way it makes me feel. I enjoy every single moment in it. And if that's not a good enough place to stop, then nowhere is. Thanks for watching. See you again in the next one for more Little Abarth 124 content.